Central Florida has so much to offer, there's a good chance you didn't see it here at all. So please come back and visit us again very soon.
Hi there, and good morning from the airport. I'm here bright and early today to catch a flight connecting from Orlando to Charlotte, and then Charlotte to Knoxville, Tennessee, where I'm going to be meeting up with my family to have a very nice and relaxing vacation in the woods of Tennessee. So something I always do before a flight is I go to my gate just to make sure that everything is accurate with my boarding pass and everything's accurate with the gate and the departure time, and that's my plane right there. I'm going to be hopping on that plane, taking that to Charlotte, and then again off to Knoxville, where I'll be meeting up with the family there in just a few hours, and then off to our little cabin in the woods, I think in the mountains there. It's gonna be so exciting. So there's another look at my plane right there. I came inside the food courts and I brought this from home. So I'm gonna make myself a delicious breakfast at 7:30 in the morning, Lunchables, and I'm excited for it. Are you judging me on my Lunchable making technique because it's kind of complicated? They used to give you a spatula, I'm pretty sure, to spread the sauce on the Lunchables. Look at that art. That's where I just was, right over there looking out the window at my plane. So now I am heading over to my terminal because we're about to board here in just a little bit. That may not have been the ideal ratio of sauce to cheese that I put on that first Lunchable, but my second and third attempts were much more successful, I promise. Alright, hopping on board right now, and we'll be up in the air in about 15 minutes or so, connecting in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I think we're about to taxi out to the runway way over there, and that window is where I had my delicious Lunchable about half an hour ago. This is about an hour and 15-minute long flight. I brought my laptop. Hopefully I can do some editing, and I'm excited. Hello, Charlotte, North Carolina. So I have to catch a connecting flight over here in a different concourse, which I'm pretty sure is back over that way. I think I have about an hour to make it over to my connecting flight, which is really not that bad. The plane actually made it here pretty quickly. It's actually really, really foggy outside though, so I hope that that doesn't impede the rest of the trip, but it shouldn't. It's a very short flight from here to Knoxville. I'd like to get some food, but I think that I'm meeting up with the family to get some food when I get to Knoxville in about an hour and a half or so, so I think I should hold off. While I was on the plane, I had some ginger ale and some cookies. Okay, cool. So I did make it to my gate. I'm on time. Boarding begins in about half an hour or so. This plane is a lot smaller than the other plane that I just took, but as long as it gets me there, I'm a little bit worried about the mist, because you saw in that clip, I guess, that it was kind of pretty heavy fog, and we kind of just descended right down through it, and we were pretty much on the ground by the time we got through the fog. But hopefully make it there a-okay with no issues, no weather issues like that. I do want to meet up with the family for lunch because I'm very hungry. I normally get my naked strawberry juice when I take flights, but I actually bought some that I drank at home before I went to the airport. So, I don't know. Okay, so boarding in about half an hour and then off to Knoxville. Alright, and this is the plane that I'm going to be taking to Knoxville. A very small, little intimate plane. I'm going to put my bag right over here. And this should be a very, very short flight. So we're backing out now to head out to the runway. This is a very small, tiny little plane, but it's intimate and comfortable. I have my laptop down there, but it's a 31-minute flight from wheels up to wheels down, so I don't know if I'm gonna have any time to do any editing on it or anything, but I have it if I need it. But we should be up in the air and arriving in Knoxville pretty soon. Alright, and hello from Knoxville, Tennessee. So right now I'm heading out to, I guess, the front of the airport to meet up with Travis and Christine. And then from there I'm not sure, because my parents and Dennis are coming from Atlanta and they're about an hour and a half away. So I don't know if we're gonna wait for them for lunch, or if we're gonna get lunch, or what. Ooh, it's kind of dark. Wow, look at this, I guess, planter fountain that they have leading up to security. This is really nice. This is a tiny but really nice little airport. But now I'm heading outside to meet up with Travis and Christine. So I'm standing outside the Knoxville airport, and the weather right now feels great. It's hot, but it's not humid, which is really, really good comparatively to the New York trip that I just took, where I was very underprepared. I packed appropriately this time. I checked the forecast, so I'm proud of myself. And hopefully Travis and Christine get here kind of soon, and then we can figure out what we're doing today, I guess. All right, so Travis and Christine just picked me up in their rental, and we just stopped off at this place. I don't know how to pronounce that. iJams Nature Center. So we're gonna go on some hikes, I guess, over here. There's Travis and Christine right there. I think we're gonna go take the Tower Trail. I picked up a map inside the Welcome Center. This is a place that Travis wanted to come specifically. That's why we kind of just drove straight here after he picked me up at the airport. So we're gonna do this until, I guess, we rendezvous with the rest of the family coming from Atlanta. Hi, Travis.
Hey, Roy.
Have you been here before?
No.
Why'd you want to come?
I just saw it on TripAdvisor.
Oh. Honestly, this is such a nice start to the vacation, because this is why I wanted to come to Tennessee, because of this right here. You got mountains, you got hiking. It's the best. So according to the map, let me see if I can get this looking. Come on, you can do this. Okay, so there's the visitor center, and I think we are gonna go kind of over here towards the river boardwalk. Apparently there's some flooding over there, so we may have to turn around, and I don't think you can take it the entire way around, but we'll go as far as we can, I guess. This is gonna be moderately challenging, because more recently than ever, I've obsessed over continuity when it comes to making videos, because I really want to be able to show where we've been and where we're going and that sort of stuff, because I hate when there are time jumps and everything kind of just jumps around, and it just gets really confusing. So hopefully you can bear with me a little bit on that. Just meaning to say that I can't really showcase every single turn. I can't show where we came from and where we're going for all these trails, because it's going to be kind of impossible. So that was the Tower Trail, speaking of that, and this is the River Trail. So I think this is where we're going to go explore the boardwalk, I think, over here. I think Dennis and my parents are like 45 minutes away, so I think we're going to go here, turn around, hop in the car, and then go meet them up for some lunch. This trail is considered moderate on the scale of difficulty. There goes Christine all the way down there. There goes Travis, which is definitely true, because look at these stone steps right here. This is kind of challenging to navigate. All right, so explore the river trail. Huh, okay, so that was the river trail, which makes sense because I guess we're down at the river now. So I think right now we're heading towards the boardwalk over here, because this is definitely the river. Saw some kayakers a second ago. There's Travis and Christine way up there. But this is really, really pleasant. I like this a lot. I'm also really hungry right now. All right, so we made it over here to the river boardwalk, which is right over there, and I'm checking out the map, and I'm pretty sure we can't, like I said, take the entire river boardwalk, but I don't know, I guess we'll see. There was a sign that said that there were mudslides here recently, so I wonder if that has anything to do with how far we can or can't take this. Check this out though. This is absolutely incredible. This is just a boardwalk built onto the side of this cliff over here. Wow, this is serene and pleasant. This is just so cool. I have to watch my step here, where I'm going, but how this is just built into the side of this. This is just really, really cool. All right, so we just got a text from Dennis that they are about 30 minutes away, so now we're gonna go meet up with them. I think wherever Dennis chose to have lunch. He just kind of texted us an address. What I meant earlier about continuity, I used to kind of just film videos, vlogs, very nonchalantly. I just kind of filmed what I wanted to film, and however it stitched together was just how it ended up. And very recently I've been very obsessive over, you know, point A to point B, and if there's a big jump in that, or it's just very hard to follow, that's something that kind of bothers me. And it shouldn't, because, you know, I'm on vacation, at least this trip. So I should enjoy myself, just kind of do my best, just kind of film what I see and where I see it, especially when it comes to trails. Those are especially tricky, you know, being like, I came from here and I'm heading here and I'm doing this, and it's impossible to follow. So I'll do my best. I don't know if that exposition was necessary at all, but I said it, so there we are. Now it's finally time to get some lunch. Maybe I'm just delusional because I'm starving. Apparently where we turned around is pretty much as far as we could get anyway because of the mudslide, I guess. So we turned around at just the right time, and now we're gonna get some food. All right, so we're almost back to the car. I just got a text from Dennis, and apparently they're a little bit closer than we thought that they were, so they're gonna get there before us, but we'll be right behind them. I'm very hungry. It's like 2 o'clock right now. All right, so we just made it back up the trail. There's the visitor center right there. Travis, Christine, way over there. This was fun. I wish we could have spent more time here. That was like a very, very expedited hiking experience, but now we're gonna go meet up with the family for lunch. We had to park way over here across the street because I guess it's kind of a popular place to hang out today, which it's deserved. It was actually really, really beautiful. And like I said, I wish we could have spent more time there. So one time jump later, we have a metered parking spot here in Knoxville. This is Travis's rental car, by the way. He got a, what is this? A Cadillac Escalade, which is enormous and huge. But we are here to meet up with Travis and, well, not Travis, we're here to meet up with Dennis, my mom and my dad. I'm with Travis and Christine right over there to have some lunch. And it looks like we made it. We're having some Middle Eastern for lunch. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi, Dad. There's Dennis. Of course, Travis and Christine. We are having some lunch. Where are we having lunch,
We are
Dennis?
having gyro gyros or something like that.
Euros?
Gyros.
We're at a falafel house.
Oh, we didn't get our water. Is that my water?
So I got this falafel, and then everybody else pretty much got the Euro. Some sandwiches here. I don't know, I'm pretty excited. They also got a Sprite, but it's not a twisty top, so I have to go like figure out how to open this. But this is our lunch. All right, so we are all done with falafel. Now we're hopping back into the Cadillac and then heading off to the cabin. And here it is. This is our cabin for the next 7 days in Tennessee.
And here this is.
Dennis.
You thought you were through with me, but you're not. I'm back and better than ever.
You forgot that you were in the clip at the falafel place, so they already know that you were here in the video. But that's okay, because I know you guys miss Dennis so much.
I knew that you knew.
Dennis, do you want to give like an update? You live in Atlanta now, right? You just moved here like a couple days ago.
Yeah, we had falafel earlier today.
I just meant like a you update, not like a...
I had falafel earlier today. That's my update. I moved to Atlanta. Yeah.
Do you
Pursuing
miss,
the dream.
do you miss Orlando? Do you miss Disney, Universal, going every single day?
The only thing I miss about Orlando is this guy right here.
And rock climbing.
And Brenton, but he doesn't live there anymore.
So, we wanted to give a tour of the house, I guess, while we still have daylight, because we've been here for a couple hours now, but we had to drive here. We've had to unpack like 5 cars, and so that's been kind of
I need to revise my statement, and I also miss Brennan. I hope you're doing very well, Brennan.
That was nice. So, let's give a quick little tour of the house. Do you want to do the outside first, or do you want to do the inside first?
We're already outside. Might as well do outside.
Okay, outside. So this is the outside exterior of the house.
And it's like a mullet, because as you can see, it's business in the front. Cut the footage, Roy. Party in the back!
Party in the back, indeed. So this is our back porch. Right now we are inflating a bunch of pool inflatables back over there, but we have a cool patio out here. I think that's like a fire pit right there. There's an actual fireplace right over there. We have a giant balcony up there. This is a beautiful, beautiful house. You can see that it's 3 stories. There's a bunch of rooms and bathrooms. And Dennis, do you want to show off the best part of the house?
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet walkway right there.
Nope. The view right behind you. Behind you.
Oh.
Yes. We have a beautiful view of this lake over here, and then way in the, I almost said in the future, in the far distance, you can see the Great Smoky Mountains, which is a place that I hope we spend a decent amount of time this trip, because I love the Great Smoky Mountains. All right, Dennis, so now we're gonna go inside the house.
Sorry, I'm just
and
mimicking how Roy walks with the camera.
I have to be very dainty with the camera, so it's as smooth as possible. My transitions and stabilization are legendary on the internet.
Welcome to my crib.
So this is our home for the week. There's a bedroom right in here. I wanted to do this tour really quickly before everybody kind of unpacks everything and I expose all of their belongings and stuff. So there's a few bedrooms here. There's a bathroom right back here. Very nice bathroom. There's a bedroom in here
With its own bathroom.
What's that? Oh
With
yeah,
its
that
own
one has a bathroom too. I'm jealous, dang it.
That's what we call a master bedroom in the business.
Oh, of course, the business. What business?
Never business.
Okay. This is the living room in here, I guess. No, this is the dining room. And yeah, the living room is back there. And we have a bunch of snacks and stuff kind of prepared for this week. We have a bunch of chips and cookies and all sorts of stuff. This is the kitchen, of which there's two. There's one in here, then there's one downstairs. This is the living room in here. And this is a really, really nice living room. This leads out onto the balcony back there, which I'll show off in a second. Let's see, it looks like this is another bedroom in here, which, yep, it's a very spacious bedroom.
With also a bathroom.
That one has a bathroom too? Man, I'm jealous. Yeah, so this is the living room in here. Right out there is, I guess, the little walkway that would kind of lead down the steps outside. This is the washer and the dryer in there. Yeah, very spacious and very backlit. So I think I showed off the kitchen. In here, I'm just gonna do this as one take, so I'm sorry if everything is blurry and the lighting is off and whatnot. I'm just trying to take advantage of the house right now because everybody's down by the water and I wanted to record the house while everybody was down there so I wasn't filming everybody's faces and getting in their business. So this is the downstairs room, which also has a stove and also has a refrigerator and has a TV and a fireplace and couches. But do you know what the most important part of this room is, Dennis? The ping pong table.
Where I beat Travis earlier today for his challenge for Ping King.
He already challenged you?
Of course.
Well,
Because
then-
he's prideful and stupid.
Oh my goodness. Well, then I have to challenge you now, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's another bedroom right over here. Let's see. Hopefully nobody's in here. Nope. These are really nice bedrooms. Wow.
That was a risk there.
Nah. Everybody's down by the water. So, by the way, also, well, here's the outdoor patio that I showed you earlier where they're blowing up the pool floats. We don't have a pool, but we have a lake out there. Everybody right now is down by the pool. So, not down by the pool, down by the lake, just kind of checking out the view down there.
Interesting question for you and your viewers.
Okay.
Is this technically a master? It connects to the bathroom. There's also another door.
Ooh, I don't know. But there's a bathroom in here. Let's see if I can turn the light on. I don't know how to work a light. There it is. All right, cool. Whoa, is that like a standing shower in there? Well, all showers are standing. That was kind of a stupid thing to say.
That is what we call
that's
a standing shower in the business.
Okay, thank you, Dennis, in the business. Yep, it's a very spacious shower. So now let's head back upstairs. So I think I'm gonna cut it real quick. Hey, Travis. So, sorry about that. My camera was about to die, so I had to switch out my battery. So now this is a two-take cabin tour. So this is Travis and Christine's room. Christine's taking a nap right now, so I don't want to bother her, but this is mine and Dennis's room. Okay.
Hello.
That was
King is omnipresent.
kind of scary. So this is mine and Dennis's room, and it's probably the least impressive of all the rooms here, but that's kind of what happens when you're the youngest in the family, right, Dennis?
So I'm thinking, Ping King gets the big bed, non-Ping King gets the cot.
So we have a big bed, and then we have this little tiny cot just kind of shoved up into the corner here. I mean, I guess that's kind of reasonable, right?
Ping King gets the big bed
Yeah. For now.
every night.
Every night.
Whoever is Ping King at bedtime gets the big bed.
Alright, we better change the sheets then, Mr. Dennis.
You better up your game.
I guess that's the Romeo and Juliet balcony that Dennis was talking about earlier. Right there's the balcony that leads off from the living room. Right up there is Travis and Christine's room. Those are the windows that look out from Travis and Christine's room. And here comes Dennis. Hi, Dennis. I'm gonna go down to the water. Do you want to come? Whoa. All right, so this is our house. This is our cabin. I guess, would you call this a cabin? You wouldn't? So this may not be a cabin, I guess, but it's gonna be home for the next 7 days, right, Dennis? Mm-hmm. Exactly. So now we're gonna go down to the water down there, which is where all the cousins and everybody just went when we were giving the tour of the cabin. That's something else is, can you tell me, Dennis, who all is with us this vacation?
Yep. You got Janet, you got Roger, you got Roy, you got Travis, you got Dennis, you got Christine, you got Pam, Steve, Rachel, Laura, Michelle, Sam, and Ben.
Yeah! And those are all the significant others of our cousins. Our cousins are Michelle, Laura, and Rachel. Their parents are Steve and Pam. And then, you know, Travis and Dennis, my mom and my dad. And then Christine is Travis's wife. Right?
Yep.
Woo! High five. Nice. Excellent. So now we're gonna go down to the water. It doesn't look as steep on the camera. Goodness. But it's pretty darn. You are gonna be so itchy. So this is gonna be kind of unpleasant to hike back up in just a minute. But now Dennis is leading the way down to the water. There's no dock over here, but it looks like there's kind of like a makeshift situation over here. So we just came down these steps that are made from asphalt. You can even see an actual stripe there from when it was probably part of a road somewhere. Hi, Dennis. There's a bench over here and a bench over here. And then way back there are the Great Smoky Mountains. This is pleasant. I think we are going to be renting a boat here in a couple days. I don't know if this is where we're going to be getting in the boat or what, if we're going to be getting in the lake at all. I don't know, but we are going to find out. What are you doing?
Chilling.
Chilling? You could have said I'm just hanging around, but you're not that smart. You're not that smart.
I don't do puns.
All right, that was a pretty steep incline like I thought it would be back up to the cabin, but we did it. We made it. So next up tonight, I think we are ordering some pizzas and then just kind of hanging out, playing some games. I think Travis challenged me for the Prince of Pong, which I'll beat him, and then I'll challenge Dennis for the Ping King. Woo! So we just came from right down there, and I wanted to come up to the 3rd floor because Christine woke up from her nap, so I can finally show off the last big room that I haven't had the chance to show off yet. So this is a really, really nice room. There are 2 giant beds here, and then there's that bathroom right there, and that's gonna be our bathroom that we share because that's mine and Dennis's room. And this is just gonna be, I think it connects in the hallway here. Yes, it does. So nice. This is the final room. Christine's only gonna be here for a couple days, so we may kind of like bounce around between who's in there and then who's in here because it's kind of like a small, very hot, cramped room. So me or Dennis or somebody may move in here, then somebody may move back into there, but we'll see. So yay, there's the tour of the house, more or less.
Good point. Is it?
Yep.
2017?
I'm filming Roy's last moments.
And how we made this 5 years.
Yeah!
No, like
Travis beat me, so now he's the Oh. Do we do this for princes? I think so. Travis, I know you're the Prince of Pong.
That's only for Ping King.
It is only for Ping King. What are you doing? Alright, so we have the entire family here. My parents and Travis just went to go pick up some pizzas, so we have quite, I guess a selection here. That's a taco pizza, sausage pizza, pepperoni pizza, I guess it's a supreme pizza, and then this is pineapple pizza. So this is super exciting, and this is everybody, the entire family, and they're in the dining room. All right, 5 pizzas later. When do they come outside?
How'd you know I had 5 slices?
What?
I had 5 slices.
Oh, I didn't know that. I meant 5 pizzas because we ordered 5 pizzas and we ate them all. Yep. But I wanted to come outside because it's about 9 o'clock right now, and the sun still hasn't set yet. I also haven't been out on this balcony yet. But look at this view. You can see way over there, the Smoky Mountains. This is a nice view. What do you think, Dennis? Do you like it?
Not as nice as my view right now.
Aw, shucks.
So a little bit earlier today, Travis beat me at ping pong, and he took my spot as the Prince of Pong, and I became the Duke of Paddleton. So if you are new to this channel, every year whenever we do these family vacations, we always get a house like this where there's a ping pong table because it's a very important game to us. Now, we've always had kind of a tier system and how would you describe it, guys?
So the way it works is we channeled it, we based it off of the old English aristocracy. So you got the Ping King, the man on top, the big cheese. Below that you have the Prince of Pong. Below him you have the Duke of Paddleton, which is a title we made to make the 3rd place person feel better. But now we have more people, so now we have needed a 4th and a 5th place. So now we have the Marquis of Tableshire, and below him is the Earl of Netwick.
which I'm pretty sure we had a 4th tier a couple years ago that was like the Jester or something, but we kind of restructured the system, so now we have a lot more tiers. There's a lot more at stake. There's a lot happening, and how I guess our games work is that so right now Ben is the Ping King. Ben beat Dennis for the title of Ping King, so now he is on top.
I haven't had enough practice yet. I haven't played in a year.
Of course. So how it works, I know this is a long exposition, but you can only challenge the Ping King once per day, but you can challenge the tier above you once every hour or so.
The Prince can challenge the King once every hour.
Yes. So however that configuration works, where you kind of lie, when you lose to somebody, you take their place on the ladder there, and the goal is just by the end of the vacation, you want to be the Ping King.
So I accidentally dropped it to Marquis, which is number 4. Now I'm gonna go challenge Roy and take his number 3. Then after that, I'm gonna take a number 2.
And then Ping King?
The second one wasn't a tier.
Dennis, I have to make you show principal.
Wait, you me?
Really?
Yeah, you should do me.
Why?
So kill Dennis on gold. Yeah, Travis on gold.
Fine. Travis spoke up for you. Fine, Travis. 2 for you.
Okay.
Because he doesn't
He has a I don't need friends to defend myself.
Screw you! I can't believe you did that to me. I can't believe it's gonna have to get louder. We're gonna have to get louder because we can't hear ourselves.
Is she already?
What was that?
I don't know. I'm deaf.
Mom, you know how hard it is to play with Travis.
I know.
She's so high.
I know.
You've been trained.
Settle down.
That's right. We've been trying for it.
Laura, lose another 1 fortitude.
Really though? Really?
Really? It's 42.
Yeah.
Dennis is not so bad.
When he has
She hit me bad. She'll be on death's door,
Hey,
man.
Laura, will you something coin related go over here?
Yeah.
Dude, you know who's really healthy right now?
So they are having a lot of fun downstairs. They're playing 2 different games. One is a drinking card game, I guess, and then the other one is called Ticket to Ride, which is a fun game that my family really likes to play whenever we're together. And I didn't play because I think one of the games they reached the cap of players that they could have had on the game, and then I've been trying to keep up with my editing because I brought my computer, and I'm just trying to keep up with all of the things that I film, because I film a lot of things and then I kind of get behind on it a lot, so I've been just trying to keep up with it whenever I can. And I came upstairs because I also woke up really early this morning and I'm kind of tired, and it's about 10:30 right now, which is getting kind of late, and I didn't sleep much last night at all. So I think I'm gonna go and try to beat the crowd and get through the shower and all that fun stuff. But thank you for hanging out with us today. I know that these kinds of videos are a little bit different than what I normally upload on this channel, but they're very important to me because I do like to consider this kind of a journal for me. These are my home movies, so to speak. So getting to film these family vacations with all of my family, I know that it's a lot of people, a lot of faces, a lot of names that you may not be familiar with, but I'll try to do my best to translate that kind of along the way. I don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I don't really know what we're going to be doing for the rest of the week, but we're going to have a good time. It's going to be fun. Nice little family vacation here in, not really the woods. I know this morning I said we were going to be in a cabin in the woods, and we're just kind of not doing that, but it's still fun, and I'm excited, and we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. So I'll see you soon. Have a good night. Goodbye.